Yeah. So yesterday what we discussed about the core features of the core features of the cloud environment.
AWS.
Right, guys? Cloud providers. Cloud providers. So who are the cloud providers, guys? Who are the cloud providers?
Amazon, IBM, Microsoft, Google, Oracle, Alibaba are the cloud providers.
Yeah. So cloud providers. So who are the cloud providers, guys? AWS, Amazon, Amazon. The second one is who is, guys?
Microsoft,
Azure, Microsoft, Azure, Microsoft. Third one
Google,
is
Google,
GCP, who is GCP, Google. Fourth one, guys.
OCI, Oracle,
Yeah.
Yes, very good. OCI
Oracle,
from Oracle. The next
Alibaba,
one,
Alibaba,
guys.
Alibaba Cloud,
Yes, IBM
IBM,
from IBM Cloud. IBM, IBM. Sixth one.
Alibaba,
What is this, guys? Ali
Alibaba,
Papa. It's a Alibaba Cloud. What's in China? These are the cloud providers. We have number of, but these are the important cloud providers. So what we discussed after that. So what we discussed, guys? Cloud
services,
services. So what are the cloud services, guys?
infrastructure as service. Yes,
Sorry, IA,
yes,
IAS,
infrastructure as service.
infrastructure as a
Service,
service,
PaaS, PaaS,
PaaS,
platform as service,
platform as a service,
SaaS,
SaaS,
software as service,
software,
as service.
software as a service, software as a service. This is the cloud services. What are these, guys? Cloud environment. Cloud environment. So what are the cloud environments are there? So what are the cloud
Pu-
environments?
Public, private, hybrid,
Public cloud,
cloud,
private cloud,
hybrid cloud,
hybrid cloud. So, so what is hybrid?
public plus private.
Public plus private is equal to hybrid cloud, guys. So these are the core features. These all are the future core features of cloud, all the cloud core features of the all the cloud environments or cloud providers. So these all are the core features, guys. What are the core features? Cloud services, cloud environment. Any cloud here uses the IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, and the environments are public, private, and hybrid. These all are the cloud providers. So if you learn, any one of the cloud, it is easy to understand the Understand the other cloud, other cloud providers. So, so core features of all the cloud. So the below are the core features of all the cloud. Below are the core features of all the cloud. If you learn any one of the clouds, it is easy to understand the other clouds. So the providers, the other cloud providers. What are the cloud providers? AWS, Azure, GCP, OCA, IBM, Alibaba, cloud services, IaaS, so PaaS, so SaaS, so public cloud, private cloud, and a hybrid cloud. So public cloud, private cloud, and a hybrid cloud. So what we will discuss in this course, guys. So what we will discuss? Which cloud?
AWS, Amazon Web
AWS.
Services.
What is AWS? Amazon
Amazon
Web,
Web Services.
Amazon Web Services. So Amazon Web Services. So web services. Web means over the internet. So what Amazon provides? Let's tell me. What Amazon provides? What Amazon provides? Amazon provides what Amazon provides, guys? Amazon provides the services over the internet. Amazon provides the services. So what are the services, guys? Infra related plus infra plus services. Services means RDS or SNS, EKS, so etc. So etc. Services, etc. Services. So Amazon provides the services, infra and services over the internet. Over the internet. Guys, understood? So what Amazon provides? Amazon provides the services over the internet. So internet, what are the providers? The provides the services. So, but DC, what DC provides, guys? DC provides the only infra service only. What DC provides, guys? What DC provides? DC or on on-premise environment, on-premise. So DC are on-premises, data center or on-premises environment provides only infra infrastructure as a asset. What they provides, guys? Only DC provides the infrastructure as a service. But so why cloud is popular? Amazon provides the, I mean, not an Amazon. Cloud provides the services infra and the services over the internet, or the internet. Guys, understood? Guys, understood?
Agree.
Yeah. Okay. So what we will discuss in this course? We will discuss about the we will discuss about the AWS. What is AWS? AWS is a Amazon Web Service is a cloud provider. They provides with you the servers and services. Servers is a nothing but a infra and the services that you can use on demand and scale easily. So what is this, guys? On demand. So the guys, the term on demand and scale easily. Scale easily. AWS has revolutionized IT over the time. AWS powers some of the biggest websites in the world, Amazon.com and the Netflix. What we will learn in this course, guys. So in the DC we will provide the infra. On that infra, top of the infra servers, we need to install the RDS, everything, right? Yeah, right. So this is most important, guys. You guys can check what DC provides. DC provides what DC provides, guys? DC provides only the infra, only the infra. DC provides only the infra. So this is just a DC. So this is the DC. So what we will do, we will install the we will we will install the OSS on top of the OSS, on top of the OSS. So manually we will install the OSS infra. Then CentOS 7. So these all are the CentOS 7 missions. On top of CentOS 7, so we need to install the a web server. So we need to install the web server. So we need to install the database servers. We need to install the mail server. Everything will install the manually. This is the web server. This is the DB server. So this is the messaging queue servers. So like Redis or what the servers. Guys. So on top of OS, so we manually install the web server, web servers, and the database servers and the Redis servers, and the Redis servers in the database environment. But what they are providing the services like as a services like as a EC2. So EC2 is nothing but a virtual machine in the on-premise environment, data center environment. RDS is nothing but RDS is nothing but database, database, a server, database, a server. What they will provide, they will install the OS and they will install the database and they will give it as a service. They will give it as a service. SNS, EKS, S3. So these all are the services they are providing. What they are providing? They are providing the services. Amazon Web Services. So what are the services, guys? So what are the services, guys? Tell me, what are the services they are providing? So few of the examples. These are the few of the examples. Guys, everyone can speak out. Few of the example. So what are the services they are providing? They are providing EC2
EC,
services. They are providing
RDS,
EC2 services and RDS services. So SNS services and EKA services and the S3 services. S3 services. They are providing the services. They are providing the services. S3 is nothing but a storage. S3 is nothing but a storage. They already set up the environment and they give it as a service. They already set up as a Kubernetes environment, they give it as a service. They already set up a container environment, they give it as a service. So RDS also, they already created set up environment and they give it as a service. But here, the Kubernetes, Docker, everything will install manually. Everything will install manual and the database, data center environment. So manually we need to set up. So we need to set up each and each and every server or service manually. So every server or a service manually. So manually, but so here cloud providers, cloud providers, cloud providers give cloud providers will give as a service. Will give as a service. Guys, understood? Now what they are providing? They already this is the predefined environment. What is this, guys? Predefined environment. The predefined environment. They already they already created the environment and give it as a service. They already created the environment and give it as a service. They already created a they already created an environment and give it as a service. Give it as a service. They already created a environment and give it as a service. Give it as a service. So we don't need to. So I want a RDS. I want to install a Oracle database on the on-premise environment. So we need to set up the CentOS. Then on top of the CentOS, we need to install the Oracle databases. So I want a immediate. I don't want to install the CentOS or something like a Linux machine. On top of Linux, we need to install the RDS database. So we don't need this much amount of efforts to build the setup. So they already predefined, they already created it and give it as a service. Just launch service, it automatically creates, it automatically install the OS, automatically they install the databases by itself. So that is nothing but a predefined environment. So that is nothing but a predefined environment, guys. Guys, now you understood?
Yes, bro.
So in the on-premises environment, everything will manually set up it, but in the cloud environment, the providers will give it as a services. They already created an environment and give it as a services is nothing but a predefined environment. So predefined environment. Guys understood?
Yes, bro.
Guys understood, right? Yeah. So why I am stressing data center from starting onwards? This is the use. This is the difference between the on-premise and cloud environment. This is a difference between the on-premise and cloud environment. So now it is easy. Also, the cloud is easy, guys. There is no much difference between the data center and the cloud. Both are same, but the few advantages and few services are added onto that cloud, and they will give it as a services, guys. Here we need to do everything from manually, but here they will already created it and give it as a service. They already created and give it as a service. Guys, understood? So what we will learn in this course, so Amazon EC2. So EC2 is the AVM, ECR is the container services, EC is the cache services, Beanstalk, Lambda, auto scaling, IAM. So here you understand, right? The user administration in the Linux. So why I specifically provided the user administration in the Linux. So the same way in the AWS also, guys. IAM is nothing but a identity access management. How we can provide the access to the people. So by using the IAM. So KMS S3. So Amazon S3 is the storage bucket, guys. SES, RDS, Aurora, DynamoDB, Elastic Cache, SQS, SNS, CloudWatch, CloudFormation, CloudTrail, API Gateway, Elastic Load Balancing, Amazon CloudFront, Amazon Kinesis, Amazon Route 53. So, so we have a number of services they are providing. They are adding the new services, every environment. So AWS Cloud History. How cloud came, guys? How AWS cloud came? 2002 initially launched the cloud. So when it was launched, guys? So it was launched on 2002.
Two.
So 2002 internally launched the AWS. And 2003, Amazon infrastructure is the one of the core strength idea to market. So idea to market, what is the idea to market, guys? So one of the core strength is 2003 Amazon infrastructure is one of their core strength idea to market. Idea 2004 launched publicly with SQS. 2004 publicly launched with SQS. In the 2006 relaunched the publicly with SQS, S3 and EC2. So what are the services they launched? SQS and S3 and EC2. So they launched in these three services initially. These three services initially launched in the Europe. 2007 launched in the US. 2007 launched in the Europe. Now So it launched all over the all over the world. So what are the companies are using the AWS, Dropbox, Airbnb, Netflix, NASA. These all are using the Amazon AWS services. So AWS cloud number facts. AWS cloud number facts. AWS cloud number facts. So you see the guys, challengers and leaders. Who are the leaders in the cloud, guys? Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Google. So these all are the leaders. Who are the challengers? Are nice players. Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. These clouds are the something like a nice players. So these are the challengers, these are the leaders. In 2019, AWS had 35.02 billion in annual revenue. AWS accounts for 47% of the market in 2019. Microsoft is second with 22%. So pioneer and leader of the AWS cloud market for the ninth consecutive year. Over active users. So 10 lakhs. How many lakhs, guys? 10 lakhs to users in the AWS. So AWS cloud use cases. AWS enables you to build sophisticated scalable applications. AWS enables you to build sophisticated scalable applications applicable to a diverse set of industries. Use cases include enterprise IT. So what they are providing? They are providing the enterprise IT, backup, storage, big data analytics, website hosting, mobile, social apps, and gaming. So everywhere it uses the AWS cloud. So enterprise IT, backup storage, big analytics, website hosting, mobile and social apps, and gaming. So who are the users? McDonald's, 21st Century Fox, and Activision, Netflix. These all are the using the AWS cloud. So AWS a global infrastructure, guys. So it's a global infrastructure. So we need to tell here one thing. Yeah, guys. So data center is related. So something like so Hyderabad there is a data center, Mumbai there is a data center, something like Chennai there is a data center, Kolkata there is a data center, or something like Pune is a data center. So some of the these are then the cities. The data centers will be in between the cities only. The data centers in between the cities only. But the cloud is a global. Cloud is a global, guys. Will tell you how it is. Yeah. So AWS global infrastructure. AWS a global infrastructure. So it is a regions. AWS regions, AWS availability zones, AWS data centers, AWS edge locations, and points of presence. So what they are providing, boys? They are providing the regions. So AWS is a region specific. What it, guys? It is a region specific. So what are these? Orange is nothing but a region. Blue is nothing but a availability zone, and local zones, points of presence. So what are the regions, guys? The regions, AWS are the regions, North California, Oregon, South Cloud, Canada, North Virginia, Ohio, Ireland, London, Spain, Milan, Paris, Frankfurt, Scotland. So and etc. and etc. These all are the region based. AWS is a global infrastructure. AWS regions, AWS availability zones, AWS data center. So you see, guys, data centers. So AWS also the website, AWS website, console website is linked to the data centers. Now today you got the clarity, guys. AWS edge locations and points of presence. So regions, guys. So what are the regions? I will show you the, yeah, I will show you the AWS console, guys. AWS console. So AWS console, how you can log in it the console? Console is nothing but a website. aws.amazon.com/console. aws.amazon.com/console. So this is the console login. So sign into console. Yeah. You see guys, so we have a two users to log into the console. So I'm logging as a root user. So in Linux also I already told you, right guys? So root is the super user can do anything. Root user account owner that performs tasks requiring unrestricted access, guys. The same like as a Linux, AWS console also, root user is the unrestricted access means, so root user can do anything. Guys. So these all are the AWS services. So what are the services are there, guys? So analytic services, all services. If you go to the all services, these all are the services they are providing. These all are the services providing for analytics, application integration, blockchain, business applications, cloud, financial management, compute, containers, customer enablement. So database, developer tools, end user, front end and website, front end web and mobile, game development, Internet of Things, machine learning, management and governance, so media services, migration and transfer, network and content, so quantum technologies, robotics, satellite, security, identity and compliance, storage. So these many services they are providing. So these many services they are providing. Please understood? So this is the dashboard of the AWS. I'm going to EC2 services. So in the EC2 services, so we are launching the virtual mission. So we are launching the virtual mission. So this is the AWS console. So this is the AWS console. These all are the services. These all services are provided by the AWS. So the compute services, these all are the compute services, container storage, database services. So database services, RDS, Elastic Cache, Amazon, DynamoDB, key features, migration and transfer, networks, content delivery. So we have a number of services they are provided. So initially it launched EC2 and S3 and SQS. After that, they are added the services, machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotics, analytics. So everywhere they are adding the services. They are adding the services. Now you got it, guys? AWS console. Yeah, I will show you one. Yeah. So once we logged into this mission, so this is my username. So once we logged into the mission, so you automatically connect to the which region by default, North Virginia region. So North Virginia region. So guys, this is the region. So US East North Virginia, US East Oho, US West. So something like the region name US West one, US West Oregon, Asia Pacific Mumbai, Asia Pacific Osaka, Asia Pacific Seoul, Asia Pacific Singapore, Asia Pacific Sydney, Asia Pacific Tokyo. These are the Asia. So then Canada, Europe, South Africa. So these all are the regions. The regions mainly focused on so the regions mainly focused on regions. So what are the regions are available, guys? Do you know the globe, the regions? So what is our region? APAC, Asia Pacific and Asia Pacific. Asia Pacific. What is that region, guys? A region is so Asia APAC region, Asia Pacific region. So, and then AMER region, AMER region. AMER is nothing but America region. America region, EMEA region, guys. These all are the three are the regions. Asia Pacific, AMER, and EMEA. AMER and EMEA, the regions, guys. So, APAC regions. APAC regions, Asia Pacific regions. Asia Pacific region commonly related to APAC. It's part of world. So Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. And the AMER region. So AMER region. So AMER region is nothing but APAC, EMEA, AMER. Yes. So what do you APAC, AMER, and EMEA and AMER? What are the business regions? So that AMER is nothing but North, Central, and South America. APAC is nothing but Asia and Pacific. EMEA is nothing but Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. So these all are the regions and the countries. Countries. Guys, understood? So what is the AMER, APAC, EMEA? So now you understood, right, guys? Now you understood? So these are the regions: North America, Central America, South America. These all are the regions. Asia and the Pacific regions. Europe and Middle East and Africa. These all are the regions, guys. These all are the regions. Yeah. So these all are the regions. So now you understood. So these are the MR, APAC, EMEA. So all AWS regions, AWS has a regions all around the world. All around the world. This is the world all around the world. AWS has regions all around the world. Name can be US East 1, US West 3, something like the region in country. So region is nothing but a country. So US East North Virginia, US East 1, so Ohio, US East 2, California, North California, US West 1, Oregon, US West 2. So we are calling as a region is nothing but the region name can be US East 1 is nothing but a North Virginia. So EU West 3. EU West 3 is nothing but a Europe, Paris. So all a region is a cluster of data center. So cluster of data center. Cluster is nothing but a group of cluster is the meaning of the group is nothing but a group of data center. A region is a cluster of data center. A cluster of data centers are a group of data centers. Most AWS services are region scoped. So most AWS services are the region scoped. Region scoped. As now you understood? So AWS regions. AWS has regions all around the world. Names can be US East 1, US West 2. So these are the US East 1, US East 2, US West 1, US West 1, US West 2, AF South 1. So something like Hong Kong, Mumbai, AP South 1, AP Northeast 2, AP Southeast 1, AP Southeast 2, AP Northeast 1, CA Central, U Central, UN, U West 1, something like Frankfurt, Ireland. We call it as a names can be region names can be US East 1, US West 2. So region is a cluster of data centers. Most AWS services are a region scoped. What is that, guys? Most AWS services are the region scoped. Region scoped, guys. Yeah. So how to choose an AWS region? So if you need to launch a new application, where should you to do? Something like you want to launch application in the India, or you want to launch an application in the US, or you want to launch application in the Europe. Compliance with the data governance and legal requirements. Data never leaves a region without your explicit permission. Promixity. So the customers reduce the latency. Available services within a region. A new service and new feature are not available in every region. So within your available services within the region, new service and new feature are not available in every region. pricing varies region to region, and it is transparent in the service pricing page. So the pricing is pricing varies region to region, and it is transparent in the service pricing page. It is transparent in the service pricing page. Yeah, availability zones. So regions in the regions under the in under the regions there are the availability zones. Each region has many availability zones. Each region south something like AP south east 2 so is the region. So each region has many availability zones, usually 3, min 2, max 6. So how many availability zones are there? Each region. So each region usually 3, minimum 2 and max 6. So example, AP Southeast 2, AP Southeast 2, AP Southeast 2, 2A, 2B, 2C. So 2 is the region, A, B, C is the availability zone. ABC is the availability zones. AWS region, Sydney, AP Southeast 2. This is the Sydney region. So how many availability zones are there? So we have a 3 availability zones, A, B, C. How many availability zones are there? We have a 3 availability zones are there in the AP Southeast 2, 2A, 2B, 2C. Each availability zone is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power, networking, and connectivity. Each availability zone, each availability zone is one or more discrete data centers. So these are the data centers. Each availability zone is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power, networking, and connectivity. So this is the data center. This is the data centers. In 2A availability zone, there are 2 data centers. In 2B availability zone, there are 2 data centers. In 2C availability zone, there are 2 data centers. So there are separate from each other. There are separate from each other so that they are isolated from the disasters. They are isolated from the disasters. They are connected with high bandwidth, ultra low latency networking. Ultra low latency networking. AWS points of presence edge locations. So guys, you understood about the regions, availability zones, and data centers. So each region having a minimum of 2 availability zone, usually 3, max 6 availability zone. For example, Oregon having 3 availability zone. In these 3 availability zones, there is a discrete data centers. So discrete data centers. So AWS edge locations are points presence. What is edge locations and point and presence? Amazon has 216 points of presence. 216 points of presence, 205 edge locations, and 11 regional catches in the 84 cities across the 42 countries. Across the 42 countries, so content is delivered to end user with lower latency. End user with a lower latency. I will tell you this. So So the pricing cost varies. The pricing cost varies from India to US. So US is very cheaper than India. For example, India is very cheaper than US. Right? You understood, right, guys? So very cheaper than. So in US, people are thinking, I want to, I want to launch a website, Facebook or whatever it may be, guys, a WhatsApp. I want to launch a website in the India region, APAC region, AP Southeast one region, so in the Mumbai region. So, but the customers are using in the US. The customers are using in US. The customers are So you launched the application in the India, but the customers are in the US. The customers are in US. So if you hit the enter, if you hit the URL, so it comes to the India district and Mumbai, then you will get the pages. Then you will get the pages. Definitely there will be there will be a lag or something like there will be a latency to get the pages. So right. So So that's the reason. So I want a edge locations or points of presence region to in our local. So once the first time it will get the code, it will get the pages from the US. The second time it will get it. It will store it in the local edge location. So the points of presence. This is the cache environment. In the cache. So whenever you hit the code, it will get from here, and there is no latency from the India to India. The India to India. That is nothing but edge locations are points of presence. Edge locations are points of presence. Guys, understood? Guys, understood or not?
Yes, bro.
Understood, right? We got the clarity about the AWS services, regions, availability zones, and data centers, and points of presence. Now you got it, the guys, clarity. So what are the regions? Amer, Pac, EMEA. Amer, APAC, EMEA. Yeah, guys. So introduction to cloud computing. We already know what is a cloud computing, why we are going for the cloud computing, history and origins of the cloud computing, characteristics of the cloud computing, types of the cloud services, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, cloud implementation type, and conclusion. So we will not discuss about the software as a service and platform as a service and infrastructure as a service. Right, guys? I will give you a clarity about today. So this is the DC. So what they are providing, what they are providing only one service, that is a in IaaS. What is IaaS only? What they provide? They provide only IaaS service. They provide only IaaS service. But yeah, guys. So IaaS is nothing but a infrastructure. So infrastructure is nothing but a. So we need to set up the web server. We need to set up the app servers, and we need to set up a DB server for the application. A DB server for the application. So this is a app server, app server, the app server. So this is the DB server. So this is the app server and this is the DB server class. So app server and DB server. If you want to deploy application, if you want to deploy application, so we need a these servers. We need a these servers. So who will involve? Who need, guys? Who need for deploying application into the server? Developer for developer need, right? We need a developer to develop the code, right? And the operation engineer. So operations engineer, who are the operation engineer? Linux engineer. So who are the operation engineers, guys? Linux engineers need to set up the, so the developer develop that code. Developer doesn't know the how to build the infra, and the operation engineers doesn't know how to build the code. So we need both these guys to deploy application, to deploy a application. For example, I am a developer. So yeah, what this is. So this is a cloud. Now you understood the infrastructure as a service. Now you understood infrastructure as a service. What they are providing, infrastructure as a service. So on our company, infrastructure as a service. So we need a operational engineer, and we need a, guys, tell me who are need. developer, and operation engineer. Engineer. So engineer to set up the application. So operation engineer to set up the application. What this is, guys? This is a what this is? This is a IaaS. IaaS. Now you understood. IaaS means everything will be done by. So we need a both the people. So we need a both the people to deploy our application. To deploy our application. To deploy our application. So what this is, guys? What this is? This is a PaaS. So this is a PaaS. So this is a SaaS. So this is a SaaS. So SaaS or PaaS. So this is the infra. So this is the infra and the develop. So PaaS is nothing but a platform as a service. PaaS is nothing but a platform as a service. In the platform as a service, they will provide the infra. It includes the IaaS. It includes the IaaS. One second, guys, slow back. Yes, be careful. Listen carefully. Listen this topic. So yeah. So PaaS is nothing but a what they are providing. They're providing the what they are providing. What they are providing is they're providing a IaaS in the PaaS. If you took the PaaS platform, they are providing the infrastructure as a service. And apart from what is a platform as a service? What operation engineer is doing, guys? What operation engineer is doing? What operation engineer is doing, guys? The operation engineer will do the build the infra and install the softwares. So install the software. What? So install the softwares. So what are the softwares installed, guys? For installing Tomcat, Java, Tomcat, Java, DB. So something like a database, everything they will install. So I'm a developer, guys. I'm a developer. I'm a developer. I want to deploy application in the in the environment, but I don't know the infra. I don't know the platform. Just I have a code. What I have a code. So I don't want to hire the operation engineer. So is there anyone provided the infra with the platform? So means we need to install the Tomcat, Java, and the infra. So Tomcat, Java, and infra. Just we have a code. We can deploy the code. So who will manage the infra and softwares? AWS manages the infra and software. So infra and software. So AWS manages AWS manages. Who will take care of these guys? So who will take care? Who will take care of this? So the AWS take care the so infra building and the platform. So only developer develop the code and deploy it on the application, deploy it on the servers. So who will manages? So who will manages? AWS manages the IaaS and PaaS. Just a developer, what developer is managing? Developer is managing how to deploy application. So deploy the application. But in the infrastructure as a service, everything will be managed by the our own because of operation engineers are there. So this will not managed by the operation, the software. After providing the infra, they will not manage the software installation, everything. Who will manage that? Operation engineer. So this is the AWS. PaaS. PaaS is nothing but a platform is nothing but a software. So what are the platforms, guys? So platform is nothing but a software. So what are the softwares needed to deploy application? What are the softwares needed, guys? For example, a web server Tomcat, language Java, a database Oracle. So we need to install these things. So these all are the platforms. Platform as a service. So what they'll provide? They will provide the they will provide the infra as well as the softwares need to install to deploy application. So they deploy the application. This is nothing but a So if you took the platform as a service, it automatically comes the infra as a service and the software as a service. So and the software as a service. So I am a client. I am a client. I'm a client. I don't know all these things. I need everything. I need everything set up by the client. So this is the client. Client doesn't know. So client doesn't know the development also. So development also. So what we can take the software as a service. So what they are providing, what they are including the IaaS, they are including the PaaS, they are including the software as a service also. So software as a service. So the client doesn't know. So AWS manages everything. AWS so manages everything. Every everything. AWS manages everything. So you are a client. You are asking, I want a software for the CRM or HR or whatever it may be. So Amazon took that code. Amazon took that analysis and so they created Amazon having the developers, Amazon having the operation engineers, Amazon having the operation engineers and developers. So Amazon can do this type of a service also. So that's the reason cloud is popular. Cloud is a popular. So here we don't need a developers. They will provide it with a cheaper cost. With a cheaper cost. It is very cheap, guys. It is very cheap. So it says something like I'm a developer. I'm a startup. So I got the thought like a WhatsApp or messaging purpose. So messaging purpose, I got the thought. I need to. So in the startup, right? This is a startup. I don't want to hire the operation engineers, everything. I just is anyone is providing any cheaper environment for deploying our application to test it. So if it is success, then we will hire people. Then we will move it, right? So for the R&D and the starting purpose and startups are R&D purpose. So we use this PaaS PaaS environment. So if something the clients are doesn't know how to develop, doesn't know how to manage, how to operate, so everything will take care from the AWS. So this is nothing but a IaaS, this is nothing but a PaaS, this is nothing but a SaaS. So in the IaaS, everything will take care by the AWS. SaaS, So what are this? IaaS, 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 EAS. Yes, yes. Guys, understood? Everything will be everything will be take care by the cloud. Everything will managed by the AWS. Guys, now you understood IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. For example, this is the Gmail service. So Gmail. So Gmail service is a software as a service. We are using it. So it's already deployed. It's already designed, deployed, and some others. Just we are using the Gmail services, right? So this is one of the example of the software as a service. Guys, understood? Now IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Guys, understood or not? Guys, speak out, guys. Rafi,
Bro,
Chetu, Lavanya,
bro,
Funny.
Yes, sir.
Are you understood?
bro, can you go brief about again
Sorry,
about it? Can you brief again?
your voice is very low.
Can you brief it again, bro?
Yeah, I will give you to. I will give you to. Just this is a just a blueprint.
Okay,
This is just a blueprint, guys. So blueprint. I will explain everything in the this lecture, the next lecture. Uh, yeah. So cloud service layers, cloud services, so infrastructure, platform, and application. So so that infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So we'll discuss tomorrow, guys. You will get a good clarity about. So this is just a blueprint. This is just a blueprint. So before constructing the building, so we will do a blueprint of the images, right, of the building. So that is just a blueprint. So I will explain each and every, guys, each and every. So what is the software services? What is the platform? What is the infrastructure? What are the so in which so this is the traditional ID data center IaaS. What are the take care of the IaaS? What are the platform take care? What are the software take care? Software as a service. So we'll discuss everything. So we'll discuss everything tomorrow, guys. Guys, understood?
bro. Bro,
Okay.
tomorrow is there a class now? You said
Sorry?
there is a migration. Tomorrow there is a class.
There is no class tomorrow because of we have a migration activity. Guys, later you will understand what is a migration. So
Bro, and also share this material also, bro. We can go through that once brief.
sorry.
You can also upload this material also in Drive.
Yeah, definitely. I will upload it in the drive, guys. Each and every document I will upload it in the uh, document. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
guys. We'll continue from tomorrow. There is no class, right? Shit. So yeah, guys. So we'll inform you if there is a class on Saturday or Sunday. Definitely, I will inform you on the chat, guys. You guys can prepare it. Okay.
sure, bro, definitely. Before
Okay.
that, leaving, bro, just next class we will be prepared for some of the topics. We will go through that document.
So what you guys can do it, right? So whatever the topics we done for the AWS, right? The cloud, you guys can make sure everyone can watch it and thoroughly practice, guys, and you will understand the next topics, guys. Okay?
Sure, bro. Definitely.
Mm, mm.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.